I try to stay away from nefarious activities anymore.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't want to promote porn anyway.
to do that.
I think it's damaging us when people don't use it properly. So there's a place for it, but where I see a lot of men going behind it, and I see a lot of the aftermath from the women going behind it, I can't really get behind.
Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till you hit rock bottom, and then I'm gonna see what you think about it. You might renegotiate that.
You'll be waiting.
Darwin, you funny, man. Funny.
All right. Anybody else want to speak on this? I don't know if everybody spoke on it. Want to add anything?
I'll just add this, man. The reason why I know somebody might try to draw a parallel, like, oh, why y'all don't like, y'all talk about women and y'all mean on women, y'all should be demonizing women who are OnlyFans. But just remember, we only demonize the behavior. It's whenever these type of women have these unrealistic expectations and they try to compete with other women who don't have this digital footprint. That's it. I mean, if you want to go do OnlyFans, ain't nobody gonna get mad at you. That's your life. Those are your decisions. Only thing we can say as men is do it at your own peril. But ain't no man got no right telling a woman she can't go do nothing to get her own bag unless he going to go pay her bills. She got to get her bills paid and get her money, and that's the way she want to do it, then that's how she gonna do it. As long as she do it at her own peril, she understand what comes with it.
That's fair, but at the same time, man, I think we need to go back to shaming motherfuckers. On
What?
real shit.
I like that.
I think we need to bring back shame culture.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we're so far gone that won't even matter because it's just too much support around the behavior. So the few that shame, but then y'all still at the same time shame, but then give the attention, still pay for the OnlyFans, still that behavior is being continually rewarded. So
Absolutely.
reward is gonna outweigh the shame.
Absolutely. Now mistake. Now that's the mistake.
Right. Right.
That's fair.
It's mixed messaging. It's mixed messaging.
Because if men are gonna sit here and spend a paycheck every year on it, what can you do?
Say, oh, women aren't like they were back in the day. Well, I mean, you're paying them to
Not a lot of insoles that can't get it. So that's their way of getting it.
To not really have any type of hard work ethic. There is no ethic there, you know. So it's counterproductive for the community.
But you got to look at it like this. It's the same way. The same people. It's similar to this, parallel to this. Most of the people who always asking about reparations are the ones who financially aren't doing as good. Most of the people who are despise OnlyFans models and stripping and sex workers are the ones who are able to get sex whenever they want to. So it's like, what position in life are you at? Like, how do you look at what? Look at it through their lens. Like, that's just their only way to please themselves because they can't get it the way you get it. You get what I'm saying?
No, reparations isn't as much about that. It's like atonement. It's deeper. If they didn't give any money out and then it's acknowledgement of it and putting something in place to try and correct the historical wrongs. It's not as much about a financial thing. Like if it was just tax breaks or whatever, it's just something to delineate between this was done to this group of people and this is our version of trying to atone for it. It's like restorative justice, kind of, if you understand that.
Honestly, if you give a community, and I ain't gonna even say a community, in the current state of society, throwing money at it right now, you think that's gonna make matters better or worse, given our state?
It's way worse.
I don't think reparations necessarily have, like Marcus was saying, have to be about money itself. It could just be certain policies, certain things that go
education voucher.
I don't think that's what they're fighting for. If we want to be realistic, I think they're fighting for dollars.
Be a pot of money that go into a pot for certain programs and things that
those things already exist.
Not specifically for
not
specifically. You want it to be black. You wanted to have a color to it. That's what you want.
With housing,
and
things
that exists too.
You can pour it into revamping,
Section
like
8.
the
look at the world
communities that was redlined. Everybody after that.
Telling
the
you, man.
Reconstruction period.
I
All
think
of the social programs that used to be in place when I was younger, and all of those are gone.
Trade school and shit.
How beneficial it was to the area that I lived in that those social programs were there.
like
To
what?
me, reparations would be
Rec centers.
inclusive. Yeah, rec centers. I
Free
remember
lunch,
during the summers
trade
how they
school.
actually gave free lunch out because you know we were latchkey kids, so parents were at work and we were just by ourselves, you know, and
Hey,
so
but
they
mistaken, you know what really tainted a lot of that?
school programs, they had community programs that took us different places so we would see beyond just our neighborhood. Like all of those kind of programs are gone. And I think a lot of if we talk about reparations, that some of that can be a part of that process.
I don't think black people want those programs. They done had many of those programs and saw what that looks like and saw that our communities never even made it and never made it. I think they want their money. I think
Yeah.
this time they want their check. And I think Martin Luther King said it the best. His last speech saying that he I guess he walked it back that he didn't want to do integration. He felt like he led his people into a burning building or something. He said, we coming to DC to get our check. I think black people want the check. They don't want no program. They don't want nobody micromanage them. They want their money and they want to do whatever the hell they want to do. If they want to go buy a Bugatti and Birkin bag and all that, that's what black people want. That's all I see. I don't see them saying, oh, I want programs and shit. It's programs out there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that, man. They want the Cuban link.
Mm-hmm. And
That's a reductive
programs that we did have.
That
A lot of
you
the programs that we did have in the community,
That's
people
Where are
took
those
advantage of
programs?
it.
I said the.
A lot of the
Where are those
Oh
programs?
my God.
a lot of
I've
the
lived in
programs that were in that community, we took advantage of that. The people that us black people that were over it took advantage of it and misused the money. We see it. We saw it all the time. I definitely know in Chicago for sure. There was a lot of programs and rec centers and all that other shit, and the government was dishing out the money, and people was misusing it. So they like, oh, y'all fucking it up, so we gonna take it. And from there it was just downhill.
So Viz, you're against people mismanaging government funds, right? You think they should go to jail for that? Like the
I already know
Superman?
what you're about to do.
Oh, okay. You see the difference between your opinion on the super mayor versus your opinion on Trump?
I don't see the difference.
Oh, okay.
Okay.